Now today Bluebricks is bringing you back to the Bedok area where we are showing you a top floor 4-room unit standing at a size of 94 square meters. Now if you are looking for a 4-room unit that's just 9 minutes away from Bedok Mall, and of course if you want to find a place that has a very healthy balance lease of 94 years lease left, I think this unit might be the right one for you. Let's go. Now before we show you this beautiful home, let me just bring out some BB facts about this estate itself. Now this project itself was launched back in 2016 and it has recently reached its TOP in this current year of 2025. Now this project itself is called Bedok Northwoods and it has a total of 357 units across 3 different blocks, and out of these 357 units, 247 are 4-room units and every level has a mix of 3 and 4-room units. Of course, the highest floor is on level 17 and we are perched on the highest floor as well. Now just to give a glimpse of where we are actually located within the Bedok North Avenue 3 area, which is right beside Fengshan Primary School. Now of course, Fengshan Primary School is within 1 kilometer, but that is not the only primary school that is within the 1 kilometer radius, and we'll share that more in the location specifics later. Now moving on to the BB floor plan analysis, what we are showing you today is a 4-room unit standing at a size of 94 square meters with 4 square meters of the AC latch also inbuilt for you. Now we have a total of 90 square meters for the internal space, and I love HDB units because the layout is just so efficient. When you come in, you have a small foyer area where on your left is the home shelter which doubles up as your storage room. On your right is your enclosed kitchen, done up at the back is your service yard. Now you have an L-shaped living and dining area with 3/4 height windows, and along the right side of the home, you have the common bedroom, 2 common bedrooms side by side, and last but not least, you also have your master room with its ensuite bathroom. Now enough of facts, let me now kickstart the home tour proper. Now the moment when you come in from the main entrance, on your left you can actually see there is a very seamless design in terms of its home shelter. Now for this home shelter, what the owner has done is to create a panel. Of course it's a tic-tac panel so that you can hide the bomb shelter door. Now what you can do is to actually build in a rack in between the home shelter door and your tic-tac door. If not, you can actually place in your shoe rack right beside on the outside area as well. Living area pretty snug and cozy as well with your day and night curtains already installed. Now you also have a pretty wide distance in terms of your viewing distance from your TV all the way to your L-shaped sofa right here. The owner has also placed in a rectangular coffee table which actually shows you that actually you have pretty ample space in terms of walking space. And of course for the living and dining floor area itself, they have also placed in marble-like porcelain tiles. And of course at the highest level, you can actually see pretty far from here. And there's also a pretty comfortable distance from our block to the next block opposite, so you don't really get a lot of blockage in terms of the sunlight that's coming into the house. And of course for the best thing is that the orientation for this house is actually a north-south kind of direction, so you don't necessarily get a lot of west sun or eastern sun that's coming into the house. At this highest level, you do get natural lighting that's coming to the house, so you don't actually have to turn on your lights during the day. And of course, perched on the highest floor, you definitely get a lot of wind flow as well as ventilation. For the dining area itself, currently there's already a 6-seater table comfortably placed in the dining area. So towards the back of your dining table, what you can potentially do is actually to bring your fridge outside to create a dry pantry area, and you also can include some shelves and cabinetries so that you leave more space for the kitchen space itself for more countertop table. Now if you do not wish to do that, of course you can keep it as it is because this area can comfortably fit in 6 packs as well. Now moving on to the kitchen itself, what the owner has already done is actually to create a half wall with glass panel at the top. Now what this gives you is that you actually have an enclosable kitchen because you just need to place in a door here. You can either do it glass or you can do an acrylic door as well, and it gives you more natural sunlight that's coming in from your yard as well from your living area. Now the original layout that HB has given is actually an open concept kitchen, but if you want to reinstate it, you can also do so. Now moving to the kitchen itself, of course, top and bottom cabinetries has already done up. They also have included a table here so that you have more countertop spaces for your own usage. Now of course the kitchen essentials has already been installed. You have your hood and hob as well as the sink. Of course there's also a built-in cabinetry here so you can place in your built-in oven as well as your microwave ovens. Fridge already comfortably placed here. Now as I suggested, if you choose to put your fridge outside, you can actually have more lighting that's coming into the kitchen because of course you also have a window right beside the fridge over here. Moving on to the yard itself, I think the yard really has very beautiful views right here. You can easily place in your wash tower on the left. Of course, on the right side, you can certainly build in some cabinetry here so you can place in all your laundry essentials such as the detergent and your washing materials. And of course, staying on such a high level, I think it's really good when you can do your laundry with such a nice view facing you. Now, before I show you the rest of the bedrooms, let me now share a little bit more on the location and how convenient our estate is. Number 1, transport. If you are travelling by car, our location is right beside Bedok North Avenue 3, which can lead you to either PIE or Upper Changi Road where the East-West MRT line runs, both within 4 minutes drive away. Now, speaking of the MRT, you're well within 9 minutes walk away from Bedok Mall, where it is right beside the Bedok MRT station. Not forgetting that Bedok MRT station is also beside the bus interchange, which brings you to other parts of Singapore. Now, Bedok Mall itself has countless restaurants and eateries, but other than that, you also have the hawker centre right beside the mall. Now, not just convenience to transport amenities, we are also 1 kilometer radius from these 5 different primary schools as well. Now, the Bedok integrated complex with swimming pool, community centre and library are also just a stone's throw away. Now, usually HDB clusters that are closest to the MRT station are usually the priciest as compared to a cluster that's slightly further away given the similar age range. Now, coupled with a huge shopping mall as well as a bus interchange, let's now dive into BB pricing analysis to see how the prices fare and compare. Now, for 4-room units with less than 10 minutes walking distance to Bedok MRT station, we have the Bedok Linear Green Cluster, TOP in 2010 with 84 years left, asking at $928,000. Over at the Chai Chee area, we have the Ping Garden Cluster with 30 minutes walking distance to Bedok MRT station, TOP in 2015 with 90 years left, asking between $798,000 to $840,000. Now, across to this side, we have the Fengshan Greenview area with roughly 15 minutes walk to either Bedok Reservoir MRT station or Tanah Merah MRT station. Now, this cluster TOP in 2017 with 92 years left, asking in between $810,000 to $920,000. So what this essentially says is that even if you're slightly further away from the MRT station, because you are newer, there's certainly an upward demand push factor simply because the houses are newer. Within our cluster itself, we are 9 minutes walk from Bedok Mall and around 11 minutes walk away from Bedok MRT station. We aren't the closest to the MRT station, but yet at a walkable distance to all the amenities and food choices. But most importantly, we have the younger lease in the Bedok area with 94 years left on its lease. And of course, if you are someone who's looking for a 4-room unit within the Bedok area, perched on the highest floor and located at the corner of the entire level, priced at $980,000, I think this unit might be the right one for you. Alright, now let me show you the rest of the house starting from common bedroom number 1. Now, what you already have in place is actually one built-in wardrobe. Now, of course, what the owners have already done is place in one study desk on the left side of the room. You can also choose to place in another study desk opposite, and there's a lot of ample space for you to walk around. So, of course, if you want to use this as a bedroom, you can also certainly do so because there's already a built-in wardrobe placed in right here. So, what you can do is actually place in a single or double-decker bed comfortably over right here. Alright, so common bedroom number 2 is actually a mirror image of common bedroom number 1. All the windows faces the same direction as the living room, which is a north facing, and of course you definitely has a lot of sunlight coming into this room. Even if I turn off the lights, there's actually a lot of wind flow as well as ventilation as well. So now this room has been placed in as a toddler's bedroom, so as you can tell, there's already a double decker bed right here, some wardrobes here, but these are all movable furniture, so there's no actually built in right in this room, so you can actually utilize this as an entertainment room as well, or as just like a guest room. So for the common toilet itself, it's actually done up pretty nicely. There is some grey tiles that's being used. Of course, it has a darker theme, and I think this really bodes well with the industrial theme that the owners wanted for the toilets. And of course, you have your bathroom essentials already done up. Sink, there's a mirror, there's a shower screen with a standing shower, and of course your WC right here. And moving on to the master bedroom. Now, last but not least, of course, we have the master room right at the back. Of course, what we have here is actually a king-size bed that's already been fitted in here. L-shaped wardrobe space. Of course, they have also included a mini side table right beside your bed. And of course, on the other end, you can also place in another side table. Now, moving on to the master ensuite bathroom. Now, this ensuite bathroom is slightly larger than the one in the common bathroom. Of course, you have your sink and the WC in this same side, which then gives you the flexibility to create a slightly longer shower screen. Now, both bathrooms also have ventilation windows as well, so you don't have to worry about having moisture in your bathrooms. Now we've come to the end of this video. This house is priced at $980,000 with the size of 94 square meters, perched on the highest floor of the entire block. And of course, if you're looking for a very young unit within the Bedok area, this house has a balance lease of 94 years left. Now of course, if you like what you've seen in this video, do follow us on our social media channels on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. Now my name is Yong Zhun, bluebricks by PropertyLimBrothers. As always, happy to show you the place. Now if you are looking for a unit that's just 9 minutes walking distance away. Now if you are looking for a unit that's just 4 minutes.
5 minutes. Gosh.
Yeah, let me slow